Tesla 3.
Fuck Tesla.
I know.
Fuck Tesla.
What do you do in the club?
Show off.
This feels like a supercar.
Cel mai important lucru pe care trebuie să-l faceți acum este să activați subtitrarea în română. Pe calculator, aceasta se face apăsând acest buton și de la rotiță selectați limba. Iar pe telefon apăsați cele 3 punctulețe de sus dreapta, apoi subtitrări și selectați limba. Știați că există și alte feluri în care puteți fi păcăliți de un samsar necinstit? Cei mai mulți oameni, când își cumpără o mașină, o verifică dacă a avut accidente sau dacă a avut kilometri dați înapoi. Dar există mașini care au kilometri corecți, nu au avut accident, însă au fost daună totală. Hai să vă dau un exemplu concret. Tot un McLaren 720S, dar nu cel din vlogul de astăzi. Mașina are doar 66 de mile la bord și din față arată perfect. La interior nu are nicio problemă. Din spate a fost lovită ușor și ar putea fi reparată. Dar dacă dăm scroll până la secțiunea de daune a raportului car vertical, aflăm că mașina a fost declarată daună totală pentru că a fost inundată. Și probabil toată electronica din ea este afectată de apa în care a stat și nici nu știi când te poate lăsa în drum. Electronica la o mașină e păcătoasă. De asta e bine să verifici o mașină înainte să o cumperi pe car vertical. Este foarte greu să-ți dai singur seama de toate problemele ascunse pe care le are o mașină. Car vertical este conectat cu baze de date ale poliției, asigurărilor, serviciurilor din toată lumea și poate să îți spună dacă o mașină a avut probleme chiar și ascunse. Dacă te duci să cumperi o mașină și iei cu tine un prieten care se pricepe, trebuie să-l cinstești. Un raport car vertical costă 69 de lei și te poate scuti de o țeapă de mii de euro. Aveți un link mai jos în descriere.
So you got a place here so the key won't rattle around?
Yeah, I got a place for the key, which is good because the Lamborghini has no place for the key. So this has a place for the key at least, which is good. This goes here.
Rich man problems.
Rich man problems, bro. Rich man problems. It's good to be back.
Yes. Hello dear friends, I'm ANDYPOPESCU and today we're making a vlog with Cobratate.
I'm back again. You can't get rid of me. I'm like a disease.
Look, everyone looks.
Yeah, everyone's gonna stare at this.
Everybody's looking.
Everyone's
we got them with
gonna
the
stare at
camera. I like this thing over here, how you look. It's like almost convertible.
Yeah, it is almost. It's very, very light in here, which is
Yes.
good.
Yes.
When it's very hot outside, you come back to your car.
Yeah?
The car is really hot because all the sunlight's come in.
Right.
So when you press unlock in this car, it automatically lowers the windows and puts on the air conditioning and empties the car out
Yes.
as soon as you press unlock.
Good thinking, McLaren.
Yeah, good thinking, McLaren. There's lots of little things about this car I love, and there's lots of little things which are slightly annoying. Like a woman, you know? You love some things, and then other things you're just like, I got a good deal on this car. I only had 3,000 kilometers on it, and I saved lots of money.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I always say in my vlogs, you know? Don't get new, get a second-hand one with low mileage.
The guy bought this car for $288,
Yeah?
put 3,000 kilometers on it, and I got it for 200. 88,000.
Oh my God.
You know, so if I would have bought the Spider, it would have been 290,000 new. It's too much.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I got a very, very, very good deal on this car.
So it has a 0.0 liter engine with two turbos.
Yeah,
Twin turbos,
turbo, 4-liter V8.
and 720 horsepower.
Well, this is what's really interesting. There's a conspiracy theory going around about these cars that they actually have a lot more than 720 horsepower. So what happened was every time they put one of these on the dyno,
Yeah?
it's coming up near 800.
Really?
But the reason McLaren say it has less is because they sell the Senna. The
Yes.
Senna has 900 horses, and that's $1 million.
Uh-huh.
So who's going to spend $1 million for 900 horses when you can get 800 for 200,000?
Yeah.
Lots of these are just way over 720 on the dyno. Stock, just stock. So they say they've deliberately said it has less than it has.
Uh-huh.
And when I show you, you might believe it too, because really it's crazy.
It's like the best bang for the buck, this car.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I buy cars, I buy what I want. I didn't think about like what's good value, whatever. I didn't even know if I'd really love this car or not. I just thought, you know what, it's unique, it's original. Worst case, I sell it, but I fall in love with it. It's crazy. It's like a crazy girlfriend. Eventually, you kind of like the craziness, you know.
Right.
And
right.
you get a normal girlfriend afterwards, and you're like, nyeh.
What's impressive is that it has all these 720 powers delivered to the rear wheels.
Yeah.
So it's not like Lamborghini, it's not an all-wheel drive.
No, the Lamborghini's 4-wheel drive. The Lamborghini is easy to drive. This car will let you crash. This car will let you crash. It will just let you just slide and just destroy your car.
Even with the traction
Even
control?
with traction control on, it will let you crash.
So even with traction control, it's still a crazy horse.
Yeah, it's still crazy horse, even with traction control. So you could, in the main menu here, you have variable drift control. So you can adjust how much the car lets drift, and I've got it down to minimum now. But so to do it, you got to press this. You got to turn the different modes on. So let me go through everything of what this car is.
Yes.
So when you press active, so when this is off, this is the standard driving position. Right. When you press active, you activate the ability to change the powertrain and the handling. So we have this one's handling, this one's powertrain. So we have C for comfort, which is in now. You can put it in sport. When you put it in sport, you see the dashboard changes.
Yes.
And you can put it in track, and you see the dashboard changes again.
Even more sportier.
Yes, so track is really crazy.
Okay, let's leave it on comfort.
Yeah, let's leave it on comfort for now. And then you can press manual to put it in manual, or you can leave it in automatic. Arrow, which you just press, raises the spoiler at the back. And that's an air brake. So when you brake hard, it flips up.
Right.
So when I brake hard, next look in the rear view mirror and you'll see it flips up. And you feel it as well. The air brake is, I thought it was just a gimmick. No, it's a real thing.
You feel it?
Yeah, you feel it. When the air brake comes up, you feel it. It's like you just down the gear. You know, you really feel it.
Where did you buy this car from? England?
I bought it from England, yeah.
Why do you buy all your cars from England? It's cheaper?
No, it's not that it's cheaper. It's that I understand the system. And I have one Romanian car.
You don't have to register them?
Yeah, I have one Romanian car, a BMW, normal car. And the whole bureaucracy is a nightmare for me. I don't speak Romanian. The people, I mean, I love Romania, but let's all be honest, sometimes Romanians are not the most helpful. You go in there and you say, excuse me, I only speak English. They look at you like,
what the fuck?
I don't care about your bullshit car. So it's a headache. For me, I understand the English system. I have a very good relationship with my insurance company. I understand everything works. If this car has a problem, I know they can fix it for me. I would be dubious to spend so much money and have a Romanian car and Romanian insurance and Romanian thing, and if maybe something isn't done right and then there's a crash, and you understand, I just feel more comfortable with what the system I know.
All right.
So, and also I've spent lots of money on number plates.
Really?
Yeah.
How much is? I heard this thing, about a guy that spent 2 million on a Bugatti and 3 billion on a license plate.
Yeah, it's normal.
True?
Yeah, it's normal. So in England you can buy number plates. So on this one I have T8. Sexy, Tate Sexy.
Okay.
But I mean, everyone already knew, but I thought I'd just put the streets of Bucharest, let them know for sure it's me and for sure I'm sexy. No hope, I was broke, did it dirty, no soap. I was gonna write a suicide note, but now I kill it making suicide notes.
How much was it?
So that was like 4,000 euro.
Really?
Yeah.
Only for the license plate?
Only for the license plate, yeah. And then I have, on the Lambo, I have Fighter, FYT3R, which looks like
Fighter. I know, Fighter. That's I know.
That was 10,000.
And T8 Spy.
T8 Spy I got, that was 3,500. So I've spent lots of money on English number plates.
So I watch your Instagram page. What is it?
At Cobra Tate.
Oh, I saw there that Lamborghini fooled you to sell you another car.
Yeah, they do.
How did it happen?
So Lamborghini know that I'm a easy guy to trick. They call me and they said, do you want to come to Bologna, Italy and test all of our newest models? We're going to do a braking challenge, a track challenge, an off-road challenge.
Sure, bro.
And we'll fly you to Italy and we'll put you in a hotel. Of course I said yes. And I said to Tristan before I go, I'm not going to buy a car. I'm not going to buy a car. And I think I'm gonna buy a car.
Got picture homie rolling. Money off of my condolence. You don't know just how I'm doing. And the silence golden broke cause they know him for talking fluent.
I'm thinking of upgrading the Huracan to either the Huracan Evo or the Performante. The Evo, there's some things about it I really like because it has rear wheel steering.
Right.
So it's crazy, like, because it has rear wheel steering, it can turn. I've never been in a car with a turning circle so small.
Right. And the Performante?
Performante hasn't got rear wheel steering, but it's just got a few more horsepower. I mean, the Performante's been around for a while, but the Performante, there's a limited number of them. So I'm thinking my money will last longer because there's not so many. I don't
think so, bro.
No?
That's 100,000.
I know it is. It's a lot of money. It's 100,000, and you're saying exactly what my brother said. It's 100,000 for a spoiler and a few horsepower. And I know it's stupid.
You can travel the world for 2 years with this money, man.
You're right. You're right. This is the sensible man. You're right.
Really?
You're right. I know. No, it is true. I raced the Performante in this, and I beat him anyway. So this is still win.
Yeah. So you spend so much money and you get a car lesser than this.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I judge from my point of view. You should live your life. This is what I always say. I got like every day tens of people are telling me, Andy, what car should I buy? Dude, buy the car that you want.
Yeah.
You know what's better, what makes you happy.
Yeah.
I can tell you about the the performance of the car. I can tell you about the handling,
Yep.
but I cannot be, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Of course.
Yeah, okay, so 4-liter gas V8.
V8. And it's not really so loud. I mean, the Lamborghini has an amazing noise. It makes the pops.
Right.
And it really has the sound. This is
V10.
not so, this is not so loud. I guess the sound is one of the areas it lets itself down a little bit. It's actually a very quiet car. Unless you're really going completely crazy, it's not very loud at all.
The door opens from this button,
Yeah.
because I almost pressed this button.
Yeah.
So
don't
I
fall
gotta be
out, bro.
careful.
Keep your seatbelt on.
The door opens with the part of the roof.
Yep, the
This
roof
part.
goes with the door, and there's a few other things interesting about the doors. I can show you.
Definitely, it is a very special car. I feel I'm in a special car.
People have been saying all over the internet, if you want a car purely just for speed, this is the best value car money can buy. I mean, this is beating hypercars, $1 million cars. It's faster than all of them.
This is the only car that beats the Tesla P100D in a quarter mile.
Yep.
In 400 meters.
Yep. And they've raced this against Bugatti Chiron, against the Porsche Spider, the Porsche 918, everything. All the $1 million, $2 million, $3 million euros, this car beats them all.
I gotta admit that I thought that the suspension is gonna be much stiffer, but it's not.
No, in comfort, it's okay. When you put it in track, it's very, very stiff. But usually I drive in sport, so we'll put it in sport now. The dash changes here, changes the information. It tells you your tire temperature, all this kind of thing.
And we gotta say to the haters that the airbag light came on when you did the wrap.
Yeah, when I did the wrap, the airbag light came on. And I called up McLaren and I said, I wrapped my car, the airbag light's on. They go, oh yeah, it's no problem. We'll just reset it, it's no problem. The problem is,
How much?
Well, it's not even just this, it's that Romania has no McLaren garage. That's why there's no McLarens here. So I have to drive to Munich to reset for 10 minutes. I have to do a 3-day fucking drive to Munich. And I hate Germany. It's the worst country in Europe. It's the most boring place in the world. What the fuck? So yeah, there's nothing wrong with the car, but that's the thing with these supercars. You're always gonna have the odd warning light, these kind of stuff. And supercars, I always say supercars are like women because 1 week a month they don't work.
The last vlog with the Lamborghini, we got some very good feedback from the people,
Yeah.
People said, oh my god, I didn't realize the Cobra was such a nice guy. I always thought he was a jackass because of his Instagram.
Yeah, I do give that image. I can't complain.
Yeah. When you have one car, you're lucky. When you have two cars,
Yeah, what did I say? Something like if you got one car, you got lucky. If you have two cars, you're doing all right. But if you have 3 cars, you're flexing. Flexing on the broke boys, that's what I like to say. So just showing off. I've always been a bit of a show off, but you know what? Like, you live one life, man. You live one life. If you can do it, lots of people say to me, "Oh, I only have 100,000 euro. I want a 100,000 euro car." Then do it. Then do it. Buy it. Who gives a fuck? No one's gonna tell you what to do with your money. Happiness has no price. If it makes you smile every day, then fucking go. Well, so this car does have turbo lag. It's the first thing. It does have turbo lag compared to the Lamborghini.
Yes.
And 2, when I put my foot down, you'll hear the turbos. You hear a hissing noise, like you hear a real big hiss on the turbos.
we cannot see the engine like you see on the Lamborghini.
No, you'll hear the turbos, so you'll hear them over the exhaust even when I put my foot down. But once they do kick in, you'll feel it. So you'll put your foot down, you wait half a second, but then when they come, you feel it. So we'll find some space and I'll show you.
So you drove this car from England?
No, I put it on a truck.
Oh really?
Yeah, I put it on a truck, so I didn't drive it.
How much is to ship a car from England to Romania?
I got a really good guy, 1,000 euro. So it would cost me more than this in petrol.
Right.
And then the miles on the car, and then the time, and then the food, and the hotels. I mean, also, like, if I want to drive through Europe, there are some routes which are very interesting, but the route from Romania, the fastest route to England, is the most boring route.
Really?
Up through Budapest, up into Germany, Autobahn, France, Autobahn. This is boring. So to go the fun way through Italy and Croatia and all these countries is 1 week minimum, to do it properly.
So how many miles you got on the car now?
I've put 4,000 miles on it in about a month.
Because you really drove it.
Bro, since I got this car, it's all I've been driving.
You left the Lambo.
I mean, I still love my Lamborghini. I was in it the other day. We went Transfiguration, so I still love it, and it grips amazing, that car. But this has just got that raw brute force.
Not for me, but for all those people that I know what they want, because I read every single message on Instagram, every single message on YouTube. So they want to know how many cars do you have. So make them happy. So you have the Lambo.
I have the Lamborghini Huracan. I have a Aston Martin Vanquish S Ultimate. There's only 175 in the world.
Right.
I've got this 720S. I've got a Bentley, but the Bentley's in England. So
it's in England. I know the Bentley. I saw it, but it's in England.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got a Bentley and I've got a BMW X6.
like a daily.
Yeah, daily car, and then this is it. This is enough cars for one month. For now.
You're losing money with these cars.
Yeah, you know, but yeah.
Tesla 3.
Fuck Tesla.
I know.
Fuck Tesla.
Tesla is like jerking off.
Yeah,
Look.
Tesla's like jerking off. It's bullshit.
We gotta respect everyone's opinions, right?
Of course.
I gotta admit, even though you said jerking off compared to fucking, I gotta admit that the Tesla has conquered me. I know it's like jerking off, but sometimes jerking off is better than fucking.
Mess around and flex up on your haters. Murk your studio and tell you it's a favor.
I'm still ready to race you.
Yeah, ready, bro.
I ain't losing. No, I understand. I understand exactly where you're coming from. And they are good cars. It's hard to say anything bad about them.
Oh, look at the chicks.
Just follow them. Show them McLaren power.
With suits and ties, just sitting in the crowd smoking big cigars. I hope you're ready for what's coming now. I'm the one on the lady that'll bring it down.
12 seconds later.
When I drove it,
ne-ați pierdut, ok. Hai că venim noi la Arcul de Triunf, ok? Rămâneți la Arcul de Triunf în centru. So, tell me about the insurance on this car.
so I have a very good insurance company and they trust me.
Okay.
So they literally,
Yeah, because you didn't have...
they know I can drive. I have lots of cars with them.
So
they've done me a good job.
Like, let's say, for instance, if you scratch it real good, they'll give you the money for it?
Yep, they'll replace the windscreen if there's a windscreen chip.
That is called Casco.
Yes.
Watch out for this one, okay?
Full insurance.
Yes, full insurance, yes. How much would full insurance be?
Well, I don't know because I've got a group. So for my Bentley, my Lamborghini, my Aston Martin, and this, I pay 16,000 a year.
16,000?
Yeah.
That's really cheap.
It's really cheap for €1 million of cars. It's very cheap. They're a very good company. Very good. So I'm happy with them.
So that's almost 1,500 a month.
Yep.
It's really good.
Yep. It's crazy considering how many cars I have, you know, and how expensive they are.
Right, but you never had problems.
Never had problems. But on the Lamborghini, I've had 3 new windscreens, and that's 12,000. And so 1 year they must have made no money from me because they changed the windscreen 3 times from cracks.
And did you change them here in Romania?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They let me change it here. They pay the invoice for me. They're very, very good.
God, really? It's getting really. It's a special car. But one question I really want to ask you, and I think I asked you before, tell me how the people look in this car compared to Lamborghini. What's your opinion of the outside world?
People love both, but I think this one is more curiosity. Lamborghini, they know what Lamborghini is. Ferrari is a Ferrari, but a Lamborghini is a Lamborghini. Like a Lamborghini, okay. But with this, people are like, what? What is that car?
What is that car?
What is it? I've never seen this before. What is this one? Is more impressive the faster you're going. So if you're already going, let's say, I only know miles, I don't know kilometers. Let's say if you're going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, 160?
Yeah. So and then you put your foot down, it's still like still crazy.
Yeah.
And you'll get up to 180, 190 miles per hour, like 300 kilometers an hour, like boom.
I'm still surprised this car has only rear wheel drive.
Yep, only rear wheel drive. So sometimes when you put your foot down, you don't get the full experience because it just wants to. Even now, I still haven't put my foot down without a traction warning. When we do that, you're gonna feel like a rocket. So we'll try again.
Be careful, okay?
I'm careful, bro. Don't worry.
We got insurance. I'm not scared, but we gotta wait for the guys
Yeah.
so they can see how the car runs. Okay, now you can go. But watch for the people.
Yeah. It's louder in track as well.
Yeah, it is louder. Look, even the little kids. How old are they? 4-year-old?
Yeah,
look,
kids
look
love
how
cars.
they look at the car.
Kids love cars. I say this over
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
I say this over and over and over again. Children are your biggest fans of supercars.
Yes.
Always the kids. The girls are a bit like that, but the children are like, wow.
Even the paramedics were looking. What car is that?
Yep.
What car is that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Police are always staring as well. The police are like, and I have no front number plate, so
Really?
nah. So I'm waiting for them to give me trouble.
You never got stopped?
They stopped me twice, but both times they didn't notice or they didn't say anything. So far so good.
So help me God.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I'm not afraid. I'll work something out.
Yeah, so they did stop you 2 times.
Yeah, I got stopped the other day.
Salut, vorbim la telefon! The guy was looking at the phone. Oh, how are you, Andy? Did you see how it's Romania? You stop 1 second, go!
Yeah,
like everybody was in a big fucking hurry.
That's Romanian driving, bro.
Really? Yeah, it's very, very powerful. Even high speeds.
Yeah, in the winter, no, I don't do too much. That's when I do my work and I make money, and then I waste it all in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm very confident in this car. If I think there's nothing on the street that can beat this car.
Really?
I really don't believe there's anything on the street that can beat this car.
Uh-huh.
It's that fast.
It's 10.4 seconds, 0 to 400 meters. So almost 40% of a kilometer in 10 seconds. From a standstill.
Exactly.
From a standstill, that's...
Exactly. So this car is really crazy. When we get to I still haven't shown you McLaren power, but I will.
Yeah, well, no, it's better to show me outside the city.
Yes.
You know? Especially because, things happen. Really, the guy with the Aston Martin,
I heard about this. This is crazy.
This is really crazy. Like,
This is crazy.
we cannot be sure, but what we know from the press is that he was drunk. He was 240 kilometers an hour and on cocaine, because you got drunk and then you put cocaine to wake up. Like, fuck. So I'm sorry. Like,
yeah.
And
I mean, I actually know him very well. I know
Really?
him. Yeah, I know him.
And
I mean, he's a nice guy, but what, are you going to do cocaine and drink and drive a fucking DBS?
Really?
Fuck, like, what can I say? I mean, there's no one can defend you in this position.
exactly.
Like, the fuck?
You fucking did it.
Yeah, and the DBS is a very fast car. It's
Yeah,
a mistake he made. That's
and
twin turbo 700 horses like this.
And rear wheel drive, right?
Yep, same, very similar to this car.
So how do you know him? You went in the club?
I just know him, from clubs and those kind of things. Like I every single weekend I say, okay, I'm done with clubs now. But then Saturday comes and
Really?
yeah, I don't know why. I just show
What do
it.
you like? You like drinking?
No,
No? What do you do in the clubs?
show off. Pull up in the fast car, put it outside, buy 50 bottles of champagne, pour them all on the floor, throw napkins.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Spend 10,000 euro, go home. Stupid.
Oh my
Stupid.
God.
It's the most stupid thing in the world.
Jeez.
I cannot pretend it's smart, but
I never liked clubs, bro. I never liked clubs in my life. And I had a friend that always said, oh, maybe next time you'll love it. Maybe next time you'll love it.
No, they're bullshit. I mean, when I was fighting, I never went clubbing ever. Maybe I'm trying to get out of my system.
Yes, because you were a sportsman.
Yeah, exactly. So now maybe I'm getting out of my system a little bit. But I mean, Romania does have nice clubs as far as clubs go. They're much nicer than London or something. But still.
What about your brother? Does he drink?
Yeah, he drinks. Yeah, he's the party
Unlike you.
brother. Yeah, I'm the good brother. He's the party brother.
He was also a fighter?
Yep. We both fought, so we both retired.
But you were better than him, like in terms of titles.
Yeah, I was better than him. Yeah, in terms of everything. Yeah. He'll openly admit that. Like people go, "Who would win the fight if you fought?" And they're like, Andrew. It's
People
like,
gotta
close.
know
Andrew would win.
People got to know who's better.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was more dedicated to it than he was. I think that's part of it. And but yeah, he was obviously a very good fighter himself. Like, he's certainly a dangerous guy, but he's just that little bit quicker,
He can kick your ass.
Yeah, look, I've started a diet about 3 months ago, and a friend of mine, a kickboxer, started it and said, Andrew, you have to try this. It's changed my entire world, and it's the Carnivore Diet. It is basically living on 85 to 90% of what you eat has to be meat, your calories per day.
Few carbs?
A little bit, you can like have a fry or fuck around with it, but in general, it's all meat. No rice, no pasta, no big plates of chips or any carbs like that, just meat. And you can eat as much meat as you want until you're full.
So tell me about your energy level with this diet.
Yeah, so 2 things changed. One, the first thing that changed is I started losing body fat. And the reason I was losing body fat is when you eat only meat diet, the first few days you're quite hungry because you have like this carbohydrate hunger. Once you get past that and your body changes, there's a whole bunch of science behind it that's boring, but
Ketosis.
yeah, your body doesn't burn glucose anymore, it burns ketones.
Exactly.
So I started losing body fat. Like I was always in good shape. I was always like Hercules,
Right.
But now I started to really, like, my six-pack really came out. And I was like, this is crazy. And the reason is, when you're eating only meat, you don't actually need that much food. So you're losing body fat because you're dieting without trying. So when I was eating normal food, I'd eat 3 or 4 times a day, sometimes, and snacks in between. When I'm eating only meat, I'll eat a big lunch of steak, a big dinner of steak, no breakfast, no snacks, and I am full. There's like no room for anything else. It's weird. So the first thing that happens is you eat a lot less, so you lose weight. And secondly is the way I feel is completely different.
You actually have more energy.
You know when you eat lots of food and you get that tired, lethargic, I want to lay down
because of the insulin.
That's all carbohydrates. That's all carbohydrates. And also, anyone here who suffers with depression, or anyone here who feels angry some days, or brain fog. Have you ever had those days your brain feels like it's foggy, you're not thinking clearly, you're not sharp, you know? That's all carbohydrates. When you remove carbohydrates, all of that goes away. I used to have really bad brain fog, and I know this because I play chess every day. I play 1 or 2 hours a day of chess.
Wow.
My father was a grandmaster. I play online, and some days I just wouldn't fucking see. I'd lose game, I'd just lose all day.
You couldn't focus.
I was trying to focus, but I just couldn't see clearly. I just couldn't see things. So some days my brain just wasn't firing properly, but when I changed to this diet, it's completely different.
With less carbs.
With the less carbs you eat, the better. If you really want a piece of bread, have a piece of bread. Sure. But the idea is the less carbs, the better. And then what you do is you eat lots of fatty meat, because the fat in the meat has all the vitamins. So you can actually change to 100% meat. You don't need fruit, vegetables, bread. You can go completely meat. If you eat fatty meat, the fat's going to have all the vitamins you need. So I eat lots of fatty meat, lots of fatty steak, a little bit of salad, and that's it. And it's changed my worldview, man. It's changed everything about it. I'm eating like basically once a day.
So would you recommend this to somebody who wants to lose?
Everybody.
Really?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Even if you don't want to lose weight, even if you just want to put muscle on, even if you just want to feel more energetic. Because what happens now, I'm at a point now, my body has shifted and changed. I genuinely eat once a day, and I am not hungry.
Really?
I'm not hungry. Once that change happens from glucose to ketones, you can have two steaks and you're fine 24 hours. It's weird.
That's so nice.
It's so weird. And another thing I've noticed is how much time it frees up, because I never cook at home ever.
Yeah?
So I used to go out, get some breakfast, go out, get some lunch. So now I notice during the day, when you're not constantly eating all the time, how much more time you have. I know it sounds stupid, and I feel so much better.
Yeah.
I feel so much better, so much more energetic, stronger, everything. I look better.
Yeah. You feel better.
And I feel better, which is the most important thing, how you feel. Another thing that I find interesting is people think they eat a lot of meat. People go, oh, I like meat, I eat meat. No, you don't. A hamburger isn't meat. A hamburger's fries, bread. There's only 20% of your meal is meat.
Yeah.
Or you think, oh, spaghetti bolognese. That's no meat. That's a little few pieces of meat, and it's pasta, sauce, cheese.
Yeah.
There's no meat. So
Correct.
you don't realize that with a normal diet, even if you think you're a meat eater, you don't eat very much meat.
Yeah. They say will make you cancer if you eat so much meat.
Nah, it's bullshit.
Bullshit, right?
Yeah, of course it's bullshit, man. Like everything gives you cancer. The sun gives you cancer. Shampoo gives you cancer. Cigarette, like I know my granddad lived till he's 94, smoke every day. When it's your time, it's your time. Like this is some. If you're gonna live life this way, it's bullshit. I wish I knew about this when I was still fighting.
Really?
Yeah, bro, it would change everything. Really.
When was the last time you?
I still train. Only 2 days ago I was sparring.
Yeah?
So I can still spar. Hey, I'm still dangerous. But
You're still a lethal weapon.
I'm still a lethal weapon. I mean, I'm gonna have that for the rest of my life. But
Why did you retire?
That's a good question, bro. Even I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. One day I woke up and I 99% wanted to fight, but it's not enough. Like to fight, you need to be at 200%.
Really?
Yeah, it has to be all you care about, everything in your world. And I started, I wanted to drive fast cars. I wanted to go expensive places. I wanted to travel the world. I wanted to lay in bed. I wanted to have, to sit with my girlfriend and not be thinking about some fight coming up. I want just my whole mentality towards it changed. For me to fight at the level I know I can fight, retiring shouldn't be an option.
What was the best thing about fighting? Was the adrenaline? What was it? I mean, of course, it's nice to be appreciated for, yes, I'm the world champion.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody appreciate, dude, you fucking nailed it. You got the belt, you're
that's
the
part
first,
of it.
the best of the world. Okay, but what was the best thing?
A new warning light now. This is fun. Fuck knows. I think the fact that fighting's very lonely. There's no team. It's not a team sport. It's just you. You against them. And if you win, you get to take all the glory.
Really?
And I know this sounds bad. I really liked seeing the other guy lose.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
You wanted to be a winner.
Yeah, it wasn't about me winning. It was about him losing.
Really?
Like he dedicated his life for the last 3 months to trying to hurt me, and I knocked him out in front of his wife. All sports. It doesn't matter what it is in my mind, they're just watered down versions of war. Humans used to have war.
Right.
And now we don't have war anymore. So what we do is we invent sports. And then we say who's better through the game. The game has rules,
Right.
put a ball in a net, whatever. But fighting is the closest thing to real war. Like who cares about ball in a net?
Yeah.
Like it's not war, who cares?
It's us against them.
Yeah, like fighting's real.
What was the best moment of your career? Like when you said, fuck, yeah.
My last world title fight, when I won my 4th world title. I
Yeah?
fought a guy who has 210 fights, never been knocked out. I was the first one.
Really?
First one to knock him out. Yeah.
What was his name?
Wendell Roche, his name was. He was a Dutch fighter.
Where did you fight?
I fought him in England, in London. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that was the highlight of my career, I think.
Can I press this button?
You have to pull it up, pull the. Yeah. That's it, and then lift it.
Okay, like this, right?
Yeah. The police don't like it, but fuck them.
You can go like this, just 20 kilometers an hour. The people are watching. Oh my god. Nice. Now this feels like a supercar. So fucking people are taking pictures. So fucking nice, bro, really. I know the car isn't close. Everybody loves it. You really know how to draw attention, you know?
Yeah. Well, absolutely. This car's good at that. So I love the doors.
Everybody like with the phones.
Yep.
Yeah,
I love the
it's a
doors,
good
and
one.
then just when I took this car to the Transfiguration, this car is really
To the?
Transfiguration. I went
Oh,
with this.
Transfiguration, yeah,
I
the
went
best
with
road in the
this,
world.
Yeah, this and the Lambo, and they're both amazing cars. But this has just got that. When it's in track mode, it's just got that brute force. It's crazy.
Yeah, but with the Lambo you feel safer because it's 4x4, all-wheel drive.
Yeah, the Lambo grips better. There's no doubt about it.
And no turbo lag.
No
but
tur-
this
no
is
turbo This
not.
has got the turbo lag, but when the turbo does come in, it's worth waiting for. You know, it's turbo lag, but when it comes in, you really feel it. It's not a little bit; it's big time. If I had to choose, it'd be hard. Don't make me choose.
Yeah,
It's difficult.
It's better to have both.
I love them both. I know the world says nowadays, if you love one, you won't love the other, and I try and explain to my girlfriend that's not true. I can love both of you.
Yeah.
You know? I can love you, and I can love her, and I can love my Lambo, and I can love this, and I'm just a man full of love. I can love everything.
I have so much love.
I have so much
everybody.
love for everybody. I don't have to choose. There's none of this. Oh, you must choose. If you really love this one, you wouldn't like the other one. That's not true. That's not true. Don't give me this lie.
Yeah.
I like them. I like them all.
So I got this wrap on the 6 Series because I saw your car and I liked how it the line reflects, the light reflects. You know, not only from the sun but also from sources of light during the night.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like under the petrol station, or when people see you in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Wrapping's great because painting is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah, and it's so cheap. I told you I'm wrapping them with like 3,000 lei.
Yeah, it's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing.
It's really good to do. I like wrapping, and it protects the paint. By the end, sometimes the paint's better afterwards.
Exactly. All the girls are like, yeah, yeah.
What, Batman lives in Bucharest? I didn't know.
Yeah. But the best experience is with the door up, you know.
Yeah, that's fun.
Then you really draw attention. Is this your bed, bro?
Yeah.
I will laugh when I said this. Look at it. Flexing in bed with the sword.
Gangsta bed and a machete.
What was the idea of these pictures?
I don't know. This is my bed, which
This is where you sleep?
It's where I sleep, and then I keep a machete in my room. Just habit. I have a machete.
Like the gangsters.
I have a machete in every room in my house.
Really?
Hidden. Yeah, they're all like
Good to have one handy.
under desks. Yeah, there's weapons in every room in my house.
Really?
This was a habit from living in England. In London, you need these things.
On the Transfiguration with the machete.
Yeah. Always packing, bro. Always packing. We're always ready.
Before I met you, you know, I'm like, oh my god, this guy. Oh my god, is he a gangster?
Yeah. I'm
And then, oh, dude, you were like, so, and this is what everyone's reaction when they saw your vlogs. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. Let's do that thing once again. Ce face, băieții?
How you doing?
Băi, deci fii atent, de aici pot să ating direct deja roata.
Ăla e senzorul de presiune, nu? Tire sensor.
Bine că trebuie să fii atent să nu treacă o motocicletă, știi? Să nu treacă o motocicletă ca ei.
Asta e.
So up to 30 kilometers an hour. Bye, boys! Is it locked?
Yeah.
So have you ever thought about having kids?
Absolutely.
Or is it
I'm
not for
100% gonna have kids.
you? Yeah?
Yeah, I'm excited to have kids. I can't wait.
All right.
And I can't wait to raise them the same way I was raised.
Yeah.
With nothing. Absolute zero.
Exactly.
I was raised the hard way. And that's why I think it's the most important lesson you can give a child. They don't need fancy toys, they don't need expensive things.
Exactly.
Like people say, oh, kids are so expensive. Well, yeah, they can be, but also you can get 2 pairs of clothes from Mega Image. Like, my kid doesn't need designer clothes, he doesn't need nothing. He can have just a t-shirt, sit there, be good. If you're bored, do some push-ups. There's your fun. Push-ups are free.
All right.
Get to work.
But you see, people don't understand this. You know, they make they make this mistake. They say,
Run.
they say, oh, I want my child to have everything that I did not have.
Yeah.
They don't realize it's bad for him if
Yep,
you do this.
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely. My kid's gonna be raised with, and that's why I'm happy to buy so many cars. Because if I lose all my money,
Yeah.
the kid's come to make his own money and get a job.
Very good.
So I don't
Very
care about
good.
none of this inheritance bullshit. No, it's down to him. He can do it by himself. I did it by myself.
Exactly.
My father was an amazing man. He was a very, very smart man, but all his money was spent on gambling and women.
Really?
Yeah, he died. He didn't have a penny. He had like $12. And I want to die the same way. I want to die with $12 in the bank. I don't need nothing else. I can't take it with me. So I'm going to spend it all. So
Very good.
yeah, my kids will be raised tough because I am super, super blessed to have a tough mindset. I see some people and they're struggling in life, and it's not that their life is hard, it's that their mind struggles under the conditions of their life. You know, like everyone's got trouble. Every single person out here has trouble.
Right.
But it's how you deal with the trouble. People look at us with our fancy cars, they go, oh, he has no stress. Oh, we have stress and we have trouble just the same.
Exactly.
We have the same trouble as you. But in fact, the nicer your cars and the more money you have, sometimes the bigger the trouble. You get legal trouble, lawyer trouble, this, you can end up in jail, all these things. So everyone has stress, it's just how you deal with it.
Exactly.
And I think the key to happiness is not having a happy life, it's having a mindset that allows you to be happy in any situation.
Exactly. But if you're gonna be, you know, like the attraction law, right? If you're always down and negative, you're gonna fucking attract negative.
Yeah.
Because that's what you see.
That's all you see.
That's all
right.
you see.
Yep.
So I cannot stress enough about fucking be positive.
Yeah.
Try to be, how do you say, optimist.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Optimist. Yeah,
So,
that's why I always say, when my kids will have 18 years old,
Yeah.
when I'll have kids and my kids will be 18 years old and
Yeah.
they can drive, I'll buy them a brand new Logan.
Yep. Yep.
Dacia.
Absolutely.
Romanian car.
And then they
you know?
can crash it and learn how to park and all that stupid shit.
And the happiness in life comes from the differences
Absolutely.
of levels.
Absolutely.
You go with a low level and then better level and better level and better level, and this is how it goes, really.
Right.
This is how I see it. And so
right.
people don't understand this. Even though I say this, you say this, the guy with the Ferrari or Video Pop says this,
Yep.
they don't understand.
Yep. People are too good to know kids.
Like 7-year-old girls waving.
All the kids love the cars. All the kids love the cars.
Imagine what would they say if I was opening the door. And
Yeah.
hello, girls. I'm like, oh my god. I give them an experience they cannot forget.
Yeah, absolutely. Heart attack.
No, this is fun, you know. This is fun in life. Let me see. Ah, hello. I feel the car cannot put the power.
No, it's just sliding.
Yeah. So the engine spins the wheels,
Yeah.
but the wheels cannot
Yep.
push the car.
Can't deliver the traction. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, you can floor it now a little. Okay.
Feel it?
Ooh, yeah, bro.
That time we got some grip.
We got, yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go. I felt the turbo. Okay, that's it. What was that sound?
That's the turbo.
The turbo boost.
So the turbo is the hissing. You can hear the psst, psst. That's the turbo. Yeah, it's really loud because the turbos of this car are very big.
Yeah. So there was like half a second. Half a second. Okay, let's do it again. 3, 2, 1, go. You can slide everywhere. Dude, that was 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's a fast car.
This street, It's called the ANDYPOPESCU place. Because I do a lot of videos here because nobody's here. You can relax.
So now, since I've started my rap career,
let's hear it.
Should we hear it?
Your song.
Let's hear it.
Sick boy on the beat.
Suicide, Kurt Cobain, McLaren 720, but it sound like a plane. When I'm on the road, stay in your lane. Beat getting killed like a shot to the brain. Suicide, 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 suicide. Let's do or die, do or die, do or die. Go, no hope. I was broke, did it dirty, no soap. I was gonna write a suicide note, but now I kill it making suicide notes. Bang it out, bang it out. Kill the game, I don't wanna hang about. White chicks, no doubt. Kind of money made these hoes wanna shout, so.
This is my first song. The lyrics are kind of just like the typical, you know, I'm rich, I got money, blah, blah, blah music, you know. But I've got some more meaningful ones coming out, but the first one had to be very much, you know. Got 720, it sounds like a plane. Kick down your door like police in a raid. Don't fuck with me, Big Daddy T.
So did you make a video for this?
Yep, got videos. Yep, it's on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on
Can
YouTube.
I check it out?
Type it in. Type in. My rap name is Mr. Plenty.
Okay, Mr. Plenty.
Mr. Plenty, suicide. And Mr. Plenty is my rap name, but that name was given to me by an old Jamaican lady.
Really?
Yeah.
You been to Jamaica?
No, I was in England,
Oh.
and I used to eat Jamaican food every day. And when I started to make some money and get like a nice car and some nice clothes and stuff, she used to say, "Oh, Mr. Plenty, plenty of money, plenty of girls.
Mr. Plenty.
Mr. Plenty, you got plenty of cars." So I was like, "Mr. Plenty, yeah, I like that name, Mr. Plenty." So I changed it to my rap name.
No. Hand outside.
Show the watch off, you know. That's why.
Show the watch off like the Coquelarian.
Yeah, like you know, just flash the gold at them. Flex on the broke boys.
Yeah. What should they have?
Ulysse Nardin. So I was in Marbella, and they had a boat for €2 million, and this was the watch that matches the boat.
Really?
I said, I don't want a boat, but I like the watch.
How much was the watch?
Like 35,000.
35,000?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Since,
35,000
yeah.
euros watch?
Yeah.
Really?
And it's scratched up and.
So you like watches? What else?
No,
what other
not
watches?
really.
No.
I don't. And the time's never right on it because I don't wear it every day. It's one of those watches that charges with your movement. You
Right,
know?
right.
So every time I take it off for a couple days, the time's never right anymore.
Correct.
So I only check the time on my phone. So I wear it for
Slow.
no reason at all.
Uh-huh.
It's stupid. I'm not going to sit and pretend I make smart financial decisions.
Right.
I don't.
You don't.
I'm good at making money, and I'm very, very good at wasting it. So
Yeah.
I've got a Hublot, I've got this, I've got the supercars.
But do you consider yourself happy?
I'm happy with or without money, man. I'm a happy guy. It's not, you know what? No, I don't consider myself happy. I consider myself stoic.
Content?
Yeah, no, I'm always in the same mood. Like, it doesn't matter if my life's going good or bad. I'm always in the same mood. I'm like a neutral individual. I'm not unhappy. I'm not overly like, yay.
Right.
I'm always like this in the middle. I'm one of them kind of guys. Like, if something really bad happens or if something really good happens, it's not going to change how I act and talk that much. You know, I'm quite stoic. I'm quite zen.
Okay, let's take some questions from the from our audience on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow Cobratate and follow ANDYPOPESCU vlogs. Is it good? Because I've seen that not a lot of people buy this car.
Well, not a lot of people buy it in Romania. It's because of the servicing, I think. With supercars, you want a service.
Not of the money, of the servicing.
Well, yeah, and they're expensive, but to have a supercar where the nearest service center is 3 countries away, you must be brave to do this.
Because like how many bags of potatoes can you carry with it?
It's a very good question.
What car would you choose from SUV?
I have a BMW X6. To me, an SUV is just an SUV. Like, I don't care which one it is. I'll drive a Dacia Duster. I don't care. It's just it's for work. It's not for fun, you know.
What would you do if in Romania it will be a law that forbids steering wheel on this side?
Well, then I'd have to go somewhere else, I guess, wouldn't I? But doesn't look like they're going to do that anytime soon, hopefully. Mm-hmm. We'll see with Brexit and all this blah, blah, blah. But then I'll have to leave Romania. Goodbye, Romania. I'll move to Greece.
Yeah. How much does it eat, the car?
Oh, the fuel.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much fuel this car uses.
Okay.
28.5 liters per 100 kilometers.
28.
28. Is that good or bad?
It's pretty bad, but it's like less than the M6.
Yeah?
The M6 has 5 liter aspirated, which is louder. Lamborghini is in Corsa.
Yeah, it's louder.
Have you ever met a gold digger because of the car?
I really don't think so. My whole view on gold diggers is a strange view. So
what's your?
Okay, so my view on gold diggers is this: if a girl likes a man for his money, does that mean she doesn't like the man? Well, I don't know. If I like a girl for her tits, do I still like the girl? Do you know what I mean? So it's who's more shallow? The woman who wants a successful man, or the man who wants a woman who's pretty with big tits and doesn't care what her name is? So everyone's shallow. So it's like, I think that woman being attracted to successful men is normal, and I wouldn't say they're gold diggers for wanting this. If I was a pretty woman, I'd want a man who can provide for me and take care of me.
Of course.
Why wouldn't you?
Doesn't mean I'm a gold digger.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she's a gold digger or a bad person. It's
I
just
like successful men.
She likes successful men.
Yes.
Why would she not like successful men?
Well, yeah.
So, I mean, like, it's different if you have to pay her per hour like a prostitute, but if not, then I don't see. I think this whole gold digger thing is over exaggerated, and the only people I see complaining about gold diggers are men with no money.
Yeah.
Oh, gold diggers, gold diggers. All the men with money, we have no problems with girls liking our expensive cars and nice houses. Of course,
yeah.
Normal.
Everybody likes.
Everyone likes.
Men.
Yeah, everyone likes successful people. You know, it's normal.
Yeah.
So bounce with me, bounce with me. Got my brother in the gang stepping in the house with me. To ride for me, die for me. Put your fucking hands in the sky for me. That's me, that's me. Big Daddy T-A-T to the E. Money on my mind every day, every night. Mess with me and you're committing suicide. That's right. Throw suicide. Kurt Cobain. McLaren 720, but it sound like a plane. When I'm on the road, stay in your lane. Beat getting killed like a shot to the brain. Suicide, 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 suicide. Let's do or die, do or die, do or die.
Okay, now don't tell me. I want comfort, okay? Brake and drive. I did it?
Yep.
Okay, and that now you're careful with the potholes in Romania.
Yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy because Romania is not poor. Romania has money. There are many countries more poor than Romania.
Yeah.
With nice roads. So it's a weird anomaly. It's like it's not even about money because there are many poor countries with nice roads.
So this is the comfort setting.
Yep.
Right? Even on a bad road like this, it's okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
You can, to answer your questions, the Instagram people, you can drive this car as a daily driver, but it's not the most comfortable.
No.
Like you see the seats, I can feel they are racing seats.
Yeah.
They're racing seats. They're not seats designed to be like your living room chair.
No.
Okay, I feel like I'm racing. I'm ready to race. See how the seats hold you? They're not comfortable seats. They're but they still got power seats.
Yeah.
McLaren. It's the first time in my life that I'm driving a McLaren.
Yeah.
Have you ever driven other McLarens?
I've driven the 570. Yep. I've driven the 650. I've driven them all.
We gotta do a 0 to 100. Have you ever tested it to see how much it goes?
Never tested it.
We can test it here. Press the launch control and just go. I won't go more than 130 because with rear wheel,
Bad news is we can't launch control because the airbag warning light.
Oh, really?
Because there's a light, it disables the launch control.
Okay.
So I can't.
Better.
Yeah, I can't do that until we can. I mean, you can just put your foot down, of
and
course.
I'm flooring it. Floor. The Lamborghini was much faster reacting because aspirated engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So this is definitely a lot faster than the comfort setting.
Yeah.
Okay. So you press it and it goes once again. Floor, and it goes. We even had a little slide.
Yep.
You felt it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me before, what's the difference if I put it in track mode?
The track's insane.
The same?
It's so insane. Track is the best it can do. So let's
Really?
try it out.
So from standstill, maximum. See? Now, if I was keeping flooring it, we could have turned.
Yep.
So when I felt the wheels are turning, I stopped the acceleration.
Yep.
This is what you must always do. Slow. Now, you see the difference between this and Tesla is at this speed, the Tesla presses and it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what happened in this one. It's in track mode, okay? This is presenting things how they are.
Yeah.
Okay, this car will smoke any Tesla over 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah.
But at low speed, we have 5 miles an hour. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Track mode is the sportiest, right?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, floor. Okay?
Yeah.
This is the truth.
Yeah.
This car is the best for highway.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're on the highway, nobody can fuck with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody can fuck with you, that's for sure. Okay, let's do a 0 to 100. Okay, 3, 2, 1, floor. I didn't go, I can't go 100 kilometers an hour because of the safety.
Yeah, it slides.
It slides.
That's why I mean this car is crazy. It takes time to get used to. When I first
Yeah.
drove it, I was like, it's too crazy to drive. You really need to get used to this car.
Yeah. Okay, so we are back on track. We are in sport mode. Okay, 36 miles an hour. Can I floor it?
Of course you can.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Kind of slow. Really, kind of slow. I don't want to be a fucking hater. I'm sorry.
No.
But
It needs the turbos.
It needs the turbos,
Yeah.
and it doesn't.
You have to really know the car and
Yes.
know the revs to
Yes.
know where the turbos are.
Yes. So in order to be brutal, this car, you gotta rev it up.
Yeah.
Like, should I get second
Yeah,
gear?
yeah.
Second gear.
Yeah.
And now floor it. Floor. So only after turbo it really gives the power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you gotta know how to do the brake boost and all this. Like a race car would make this car very brutal because he's making brake boost, he's making everything.
Yeah.
But yes, I can now say I like the Lamborghini better in terms of feeling. It's got 4x4, it's got instant power.
Yeah.
This is more pretty than the Lambo,
Yeah.
but it takes time. Let's do track mode. Now, I'm afraid to floor it, really.
It's in manual now, so go down a couple gears.
Now I feel the supercar power. Very nice. The feeling is awesome.
Yeah.
But this feeling is only possible on the highway.
Yeah.
And I'm not driving on the highway that often.
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. Once it started, it's nice.
Yeah.
Once you got the car started.
Once it goes, it really goes.
Yeah.
You can feel how powerful it is. Once
Yeah.
it's going,
Yeah.
against any other car, it's gone.
Yeah.
But it has to get going. The
It has to
turbos
get
are
going.
very big. It takes a long time for them to spin up.
Yeah.
And this is just how the car is. Everyone said this to me before. It's got turbo lag, but
Yeah.
when it's going, it goes.
Yes. So it matters of what you want. It's good to have both. The Lamborghini, it's good that you have both cars. So 46 miles an hour, I hit the second gear. Go! Jeez. Yeah, it's fucking fast.
And that's maybe where some of the excitement comes, is that the Lamborghini you'll enjoy, but it will never scare you. This car scares you a little bit.
Only when you floor it.
When you floor it, it starts to
Yeah.
scare you because it starts sliding everywhere. You see, it scares you a bit, you know?
It's got too much power.
Yeah, too much.
Too much power.
It's like a wild horse.
Yeah.
And you're trying to control it all the time.
Yeah. But
The Lamborghini doesn't feel this way.
This is track mode. Does it have some traction control, stability control?
It does have some on, but it still lets you. It does, on all the modes, it still slides.
I don't want to experience this car without any.
Yeah. No.
And this is why I like this car very much.
Yeah.
But I can't think it would be better without the turbos.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I know I'm biased, and again, pick a car you want. Okay. Really.
I enjoyed this car a lot more 2 weeks after I owned it.
Yeah,
when I knew exactly where to go to get my turbos to kick in.
Uh-huh.
When I knew exactly how much would spin.
What's the duration that the turbo kicks in really hard?
Around 4.5, 5,000.
4.5.
Yeah. So
Okay.
when I understood all that, it was much more fun to drive.
Uh-huh.
You know, it took time
Yeah.
to really get used to it. You have to really rev it high. So once you get
5,000.
used to that,
Yeah.
it in many ways now, to me, it feels as good as the Lambo because I don't have any lag because I know the car so well now. But
Yes.
it took a long time to get that way. You know, I've been driving this every day, hours a day, for like a month now. You know?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think in this car I cannot scare you. In the Lambo I was able to scare you, got you by surprise.
Yeah.
You see? But in this one, I cannot get you by surprise.
No, I know.
You see what happens when you're fucking things, you get into an accident.
Crazy. These people just drive too aggressively. They're so aggressive.
Yeah.
It's not even about speed. It's about their attitude on the road.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have it sometimes where
Rage. Road rage.
and cars see a fast car and they have to prove something. And I'm like, what are you
Like the
doing?
M4, like the
yeah.
M4.
And it's just like, and these are the people who crash.
Yeah.
Stupid, so stupid. Egos cause crashes.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's there. The power's there.
It gives me happiness.
Yeah.
You know, it gives me happiness.
Yeah.
It's like feeding me happiness, yes.
It's a very powerful car. Once it's going,
Yeah.
it just goes, and it will do like this up to 200 miles an hour. It'll
Yeah.
just go and go and
I
go
know,
and go.
I
It's
know.
crazy.
I know.
Yeah, this is an attention seeker's car. Don't get it if you don't like attention, because
Yeah.
everyone stares. Every time I park it and I come out, there's always people around it taking pictures of it.
How
It's
do we
like-
make it automatic? Is it more brutal in manual?
So yeah, you just
Is
press-
is it more brutal in manual?
Yeah.
It is more brutal.
Yeah.
Because this happens with my old M5. In manual is more brutal.
Yeah.
But you have to concentrate on the speed.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Yeah.
But it is more brutal. You say.
Yes. I only drive it in manual so I can control the gears, so I can always make sure the turbo's ready.
Right. I understand.
So automatic, it doesn't take this into consideration.
right now, if in the third gear, if I floor it, it will change gear to the second or first.
It will go down, yeah, but it won't get it as good as if you did it yourself.
Second. Yes.
See?
Yes.
It's starting at 3,000, whereas
Whereas-
we would have done it down to first,
bam,
and
yes.
then boom, and then
Okay.
it would've
So
gone.
I go manual.
Yeah.
Third gear. Let's see. I do bam bam. So I'm gonna do second, first,
Yeah.
and floor it.
Yeah.
Okay, floor it, second, first. No, it didn't. I pressed 2 times, but it only.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Try again.
Okay, so floor, 1, 2. See, it doesn't shift to gears.
Press
See?
the gear down first and then floor it, because you're flooring it and then
Yeah.
trying to go down. Maybe
And it
it's
doesn't
stopping.
go down.
Yeah, it doesn't want you to. No.
It doesn't go down 2 gears.
No.
But you saw, right?
Yeah.
I'm not crazy.
Yeah. no,
Okay,
no.
so yeah, I'm gonna.
But if you go
third
down the
gear.
gears first, it will let you.
3, 2, go. Oh my god. You got like a constant source of happiness here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real, bro.
Yeah,
it's real. Yeah.
It's fun.
Sometimes having money really gives you happiness.
Of course it does. Of course it does. It gives you freedom to do things.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
Get rich or die trying.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's the game. And, yeah, get rich or die trying. Absolutely true.
I like the LCD, It looks like it's like a car should be.
Yeah,
Not-
it's nice, and like when the warning message is gone, you got lots of things you can do in here, and you can change all the settings and check your trip and change your
Mr.
song
Plenty.
and all this stuff. Mr. Plenty song, that's right. Yeah,
So
that's the video
I
shoot.
can't believe you spent 35,000 euros on a fucking watch.
Neither can I.
I could get. What could I get with 36,000 euros?
Something better than a watch which always has the wrong time. I mean,
Ulises Nardin, huh?
yeah, Ulysse Nardin. Yeah,
Ulises Nardin. But it looks nice,
it's a nice watch. Yeah, it's a nice watch, but
Yeah.
it's not worth 35,000 euro. But it's done now.
Yeah.
And if I were to try and sell it, I would never get my money back, just like a
Oh, yeah.
car. I'd probably get 20 or something. So
Yeah.
you just have to keep it.
No, ever since I saw that most people on their deathbeds regret not living the life they choose,
Yeah.
and they live the life of others,
Yep.
I fucking changed my mentality
Yep.
and did everything that I wanted,
Yep.
and I can honestly say I'm happier.
Yep.
Really, I cannot, don't listen to the fucking other people. Don't do this. They want you to live their life.
Yep.
Don't fucking do that.
Yep.
Live your life.
Absolutely
okay?
true.
Just listen to everybody, listen to us, decide if it's right for you, and only then, okay?
Yep.
But listen, go through your filter, analyze the information, and always remember that knowledge is power, okay? I'm not forcing my advice to you, it's just I'm saying what I'm thinking.
Absolutely.
Dude, this brake is really, you have to press hard.
Press hard, bro. Don't press hard.
Yeah.
This car is very. I say this to people, and they don't understand, but you can vouch now. When I say this car is difficult to drive, it's difficult to drive
The brake
well.
is
The
difficult,
brake is
yeah.
hard. It slides. You have to know where the turbo is. Like, to drive this car well takes practice. The Lamborghini, in many ways, it didn't take so much practice to get comfortable.
Yeah, easier.
With. It's easier.
Easier.
This car is harder to drive, and that's what I mean. to race in this car, you have to really know the gears. You have to really understand the brake. It takes lots of practice, you know.
It's a little stiff. Let's put it on.
And also because the ride height's up.
Yeah.
Put that down because it's stiffed.
Why?
Press it down.
Why? Yes, but why? Why you don't drive with it up? Why? Why not?
Because you don't. First,
it limits your speed.
It limits your speed. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And also, it makes the suspension at the front very hard because it's maxed.
Right. Well, you see, with the Lamborghini, you got more instant power.
Yeah.
Whereas this car, it's sport, first gear, manual, 20 miles an hour. It will, look, maximum.
Takes time.
Takes time, but when it goes, it goes.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I think we really explain to the people how it feels to drive this car.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, don't fucking hate me, people. Okay. I like this car more for how it looks than how it drives. Of course, it's crazy fast.
Yeah.
But this car is better for highway.
Yeah.
Than for city.
Yeah.
Because for the city, you see how the traction control stopped us?
Yeah.
Because it
it's
was
too much
delivering power like crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so first gear, look, 4, 5, 32. But you see how it brake us?
Yeah.
The traction control, I think.
Yeah.
So at 5,000 RPM, we floored it, and it stopped us.
Yeah.
That's why you did like this in the chair. Yeah. BMW driver
always
wanna race us.
Always. Every time. For around the city, a Lamborghini's a better car. For around the city.
Yes.
But if I was to race on like Transfiguration, I really think this would win because when it gets on a straight and it's going, it just goes. Like when me and Tristan were on the Transfiguration, as soon as we come out of a corner and we both put our foot down, it's crazy how this just...
I completely would agree with you. But that happens so rarely.
It's true. This is a track car almost.
90% of the time you're in the city.
Yeah.
And in the city, Lambo is better.
Yeah.
Lamborghini is better in the city. We should say again what you said, that there is no park button.
Yeah, there's no park button. You have to put it in neutral, then you have to put on the handbrake, which is not just this car. Lots of cars do that.
Do you drive motorcycles?
Yeah, I had a GSXR, I had an R1, I had a Fireblade, I had lots of super fast bikes, but I had a crash and I stopped.
Really? How did it happen?
So
People want to know this.
Yeah, so I was...
Story time.
Story time. So I was in England, I was driving, a car didn't see me, came out straight in front of me. I slammed the brakes, fishtailing on the back, and I went straight into the car. And it's her fault she came out in front of me. And when I must have hit the car going maybe 50 miles an hour, 80 kilometers an hour, and I went over the car. I had full leather, full helmet, everything.
Fuck.
And I landed on the ground, and I was winded. Like, I couldn't get my breath, I was winded. But I managed to get up. Because fighting, obviously, you have to get up when you're winded. I got up, and I remember looking at the woman, and she had no idea what happened. And the look on her face, she had the most stupid fucking look on her face, because it was the shock. Because to her, she pulled out, and then bang, this big crash. So she's sitting there like this, like...
Yeah.
And I swear to God, I looked at her and thought, I cannot let someone this stupid kill me. I don't
want to be dead because of this
moron.
moron.
I was like, she looks like a fucking fish, like a moron. I cannot die. I need to die like
a man.
Like a man. Like 10 tigers attack me, and I fight 9, and the last
live,
one.
bro.
Yeah, I can't die from this stupid bitch. So from this day, I realized that some idiot woman who's not paying attention will kill me, and I quit bikes.
Okay, but I totally feel you. But let's be honest. No, let's listen so people can see it. Okay, let's be honest. How fast were you driving? Because we gotta be honest.
Yeah, I was going fast. I mean, it was a 30 mile per hour road. I was going like 110.
Yeah.
And then she pulled out, and I managed to get down to about 50 before I hit her. But still, fucking, you should look, bitch. Like.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy. But yeah, of course I was. It's a super bike. Of course I'm breaking the speed limit. Like, but that's a given.
Okay, but you know, maybe she didn't see you because she absolutely didn't see you. You know, so.
Yeah, she didn't see me. I know, but I just didn't want to die that way. I just thought.
No way, this crazy bitch is gonna kill me.
She looked so stupid. Her expression was so stupid, it offended me.
Did she pay you anything?
No, it was an insurance. No, because we went to insurance, and the insurance company, her company, was like, "Well, he was speeding. We can tell he was speeding by the tire tracks on the road, and blah blah blah."
Any
excuse to not pay?
No. Okay. Any injuries on yourself?
No, it was okay. I actually had a kickboxing match 2 days later. I fought 2 days later. I had all the gear on. I went over the car. I hit the ground and I slid, but I didn't hit anything.
Right. But this is a good opportunity to give a very good advice. Always wear protective helmet if you are on a bike.
Not even just a helmet. I had full leather, full race leather, everything.
We cannot stress enough
Yeah.
the importance of having full,
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
boots, everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Put it all on.
Yeah. We're losing cameras like crazy, but it's good because it's good material. This opens the frunk.
Yep. And then there's also a
Lock
button.
doors,
There's another button there that reduces this. So press it. On the
This
left.
one? No, this is the.
That's the front. No, the one that on the left. Press it.
This is
No, the other one.
Okay, hold on. The one to the left. What does it do?
It moves the screen down to minimum mode. So for the track. So look.
Ah, I see. Nice. Nice.
It's got all the info messages, but when you get rid of them, it shows you the rev.
Right.
So yeah, when you put it in track mode, if you really want to just focus only on your revs and your speed only, you can press this and it goes down.
Yeah. So this is more like a race car.
Yeah, it's a track
Yeah,
car.
it's a track car. Race go in the first gear. No. How do I get rid of this?
Yeah, you press this, but it keeps coming back up, which is
It's
comes back up
annoying.
every minute. It's annoying.
But still, how much did they ask for it? 4,000?
They want, yeah. So I spoke to a McLaren dealership in London and said, how much would it cost to fly your technician here and reset the computer? And he said, oh, we need to insure the equipment. He's coming with a laptop, but it's a special laptop, and we have to insure the equipment. It's going to cost €4,000 for 10 minutes of resetting the computer.
Oh my God.
And I
You
was
can
like,
go, you and your girlfriend in the Maldives for 1 week.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Crazy money.
We have a bump here, I know it. Oh, look how nice. So nice. Now I can really be a show-off.
Yeah, this is definitely a show-off car.
But it's got good, oh, the chicks are taking videos of me.
Of course.
Hello. See people saying hi. They don't know me, but they say hi. How often do you do this shit with the doors up?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah. Usually when I pull up to somewhere, so if I'm going to pull up to a nightclub or a restaurant, I'll open the doors first and then pull up when they're already open, you know? All the time. It's a show-off car, bro.
E stricată, boss? Am W40. Dăm un pic. Legăm o sârmă, nu-i problemă. Toba spartă, ce dracu.
Ia dă și cu Ștefane. Ia auzi.
Aia, 1.4, ăla e.
1-4 pe asfaltul.
Salut! Hi, repede! Andy, can we make a picture? Fast! Hai, repede! Să-mi dai un like! Drive.
Yeah.
See how it's right now?
When the doors open, it won't let you put it in gear with the
From
paddle.
here. Right.
You have to do it here. I guess that's something to stop you accidentally put it. I don't know what it is. Something. It's the brake hard.
This is how you should drive this car. No, it's so nice and relaxing to drive it. Really.
I come down here, but I drive really slow. I don't, because I know they're looking at me to race, so it's more fun to just go slow. Because they see the McLaren, they want to see you race. I'm like, no, I don't give you what you want.
Let's see what you can do. First gear, sport. Floor it, right?
Yeah.
Go. Two times the traction control stopped.
Yep.
2 times it stopped. Of course.
Yep.
Somebody was racing us.
All right, so people ask me a lot how I make money. I have a website, cobratate.com, that has some details on some of the things I do for making money. I'm part of a Bitcoin trading platform where we're trading Bitcoin, whether it goes up or down, we're making money. So anyone who's interested in trading cryptocurrencies for cash, you can buy yourself a McLaren. You can go to cobratate.com. And then, of course, there's my new song, which we've already played, Suicide.
Mr. Plenty.
Yeah, feel free to listen to Mr. Plenty on repeat, my alter ego. And that's it. And see you on Instagram. You can message me on Instagram anytime. I read them all as well.
Yeah,
I read them all, yeah.
Of course, you cannot answer all of them, but you read them all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can send me, if you call me an asshole on Instagram, I'll see it. So feel free.
Yeah.
You know, I've spoken to a lot of McLaren owners, and they love the turbo.
Yeah?
Because they've only ever had McLarens, and when they get in the Lamborghini, they go, yeah, okay, but when it goes, it doesn't go like a McLaren. So it's like an acquired taste. Some McLarens are notorious for these big turbochargers. Okay. Some people like them.
Now let me tell you my experience. I do understand that the turbo gives a lot of power and it's good on the track, but I don't go on the track.
Yeah.
Why would I get a car that is fast on the track if I don't go on the track? Why would I get a car that is fast over 200 kilometers an hour if I get my license suspended?
Yeah, it's true.
Why wouldn't I get a car that is right for me, which is like 12 first gear, floor it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens. I didn't scare you.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know, you gotta take a car for what it's worth. And if you like going to the track, do get that car that you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to explain why people are different.
Yeah.
People are different. ANDYPOPESCU 2019.
People are different. I look forward to your Tesla. I want to go for a ride.
Oh, yeah.
So as soon as it's ready, I'll be the first person you call.
I promise.
I want to go and see what it's like.
You know, some people hate you just because you have money, because you can afford. They hate you?
Yeah.
Really?
Of course, yeah. I get haters all the time. Oh, you think you're so stuff. I get a lot of haters from the West as well. Like,
really?
You went to Romania because you'd be broke if you didn't live in Romania. Like some stupid shit. Like, Bucharest is not that cheap. It's really not that cheap a city, Bucharest. You can easily go out and spend big money on a meal, and Bucharest is not cheap. 1, 2. I buy my cars in England, so how the fuck is me being in Romania have anything to do with that? You know, people say such stupid things.
Yeah.
People live in a weird world.
But you know, they say sometimes they haters are a form of admirers, because deep down inside they appreciate you. They want to be like you.
Of course they do.
And they give you a lot of attention of their time.
Absolutely, yeah. So if you just ignore them completely, you win.
They hate because you're there. They hate because they're not you.
Of course. Of course.
Put it in neutral, rev it a little, say hello to the police officer.
Well, I have no front number plate, so
let's keep it quiet.
Yeah,
let's don't be a show off.
Let's keep it quiet.
Yeah, my 2 friends that. What happened? Drive?
Go press the brake hard. Press the brake. Yeah. Go press that brake hard, bro.
Yeah, once it gets going, I gotta hand it to you.
It does go.
Something rattle around.
That's my sunglasses.
Oh fuck, they're expensive. I'm sorry, man.
Don't worry. No. Don't be sorry. I need to get a tighter grip.
Yeah. How much were they? 500 euros?
500 euros, yeah.
What brand?
Louis Vuitton. And I've lost like 4 pairs, so I spent like 3,000 euro on sunglasses this summer.
You're crazy.
I'm like an idiot. Yeah.
Okay, so I really enjoyed driving this car. What do we want to say? Please like or dislike this video. Consider yourself free to express yourself how you want, with like or dislike, and please comment on this video, because I promise I will read all the comments. I cannot answer all the comments, but I will read all the comments, and it's fun. Okay guys, that was the vlog. Leave a comment, see you in the comment section. Don't forget to like it.
Door suicide, Kurt Cobain, McLaren 720, but it sound like a plane. When I'm on the road, stay in your lane. Beat getting killed like a shot to the brain. Suicide, 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 suicide. It's do or die, do or die.